Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Digging in, Brian Anderson. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for him.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
First baseman number 10.
Here comes the first pitch. Edwin Encarnacion started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line drive to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Ready now, Derek Dietrich. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gregory Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll reach second now with one away. Here's Jed Lowry now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Jed Lowry.
And a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-1, here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because...
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Starlin Castro.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Rojas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Paul Goldschmidt.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Dietrich is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down, and he's safe. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. So striding forward now, Dan Straley. 9-1-2 due up.
Dan Straley.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his
34.
second at-bat, Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sierra is right there, 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate, and he is in there. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Polanco is on his way home. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Throw won't get him. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that misses ball 1. Line to the right side. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 21.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Third baseman, Hernan Perez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Down and away, ball one. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Ready for another chance? Jake Arrieta. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And here's Starlin Castro. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Second baseman.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Harper is there, and it's a... In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit hard to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Lowry.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bryce Harper stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Sierra has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dan Straley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dan Straley.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Number 34.
Sierra is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Kane is there, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Francisco Cervelli.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance. Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in to try it
Second
again.
baseman.
Starlin Castro.
Starlin
No hits
Castro.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Digging in the switch hitter. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Jonathan VR.
Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Arrieta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas comes up with it. And he's retired here, 1 away. And he's safe. Digging in, Lorenzo Kane. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's roped a couple of doubles. Brian Ellington takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Sierra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next,
here's Bryce Harper now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Lifted in the air to center. Sierra has a beat on it. And the inning is over. Into the box, Miguel Rojas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Miguel Rojas.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Lined hard toward right center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that. Lewis Bronson will move into the on-deck.
Number 20, Lewis Bronson.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he got him. Digging in, Sierra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami.
Here's Paul.
Number 25, Junichi Tazawa.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Sierra going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Grounded to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Brian Anderson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Brian
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. After it is Kane. And he makes the catch for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. He singled his last time up. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0.
Polanco is there, makes the catch pitch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cervelli corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Here's Gregory Polanco. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Shortstop, Jed.
Here's a look over to first. Jed Lowry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch inside, the throw. Lowry waits, the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bronson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Lewis Bronson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lewis Bronson.
And that misses ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Edwin Encarnacion now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Catcher Stephen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch. You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Popped up, calling for it, Anderson, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7
at the plate, Hernan Perez. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in, Derek Dietrich. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Rojas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that misses. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that slider's almost in the dirt. This one's blooped out toward right center field. VR onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Started that swing a bit too early. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. At the plate, Yolis Chassin.
The pitcher, number 46. Yolis Chassin.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Smoke toward the hole. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And he misses 2 and 1. Third inning, no score to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0 and 1 to 3 and 1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0 and 2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3 and 2.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Second baseman, Starlin.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Polanco is after it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Settling in now, Edinson Volquez. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in to try it again, Lewis Bronson.
Center fielder, Lewis Bronson.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cain is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Brian Anderson. Chassin comes set. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. Throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Cervelli is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Goldschmidt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Dietrich. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Derek Dietrich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Derek Dietrich.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting
into the box,
shortstop,
Miguel Rojas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Softly hit out toward short. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Jonathan Villar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Villar.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, and get it going.
Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The pitcher number
coming to the plate now, Ulysses Chassin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder
digging in
6.
once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hard hit ball to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Now batting, Edinson Volquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. VR into shallow center. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Lewis Bronson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Jed Lowry stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he is out on the tag. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Anderson.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. To short. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. He's out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. In the air out to left. Dietrich is in pursuit. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. The relay. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Ulysses Chassin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Mark Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he's safe. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. Nate Jones takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Nate Jones.
Tyler Saladino will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 20, Tyler.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dietrich moves over, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Dan Jennings will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Scott Van Slyke.
Number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Villar ranging into the outfield, makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jeremy Jeffress takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Step on the bag for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll step in trying to do something about this.
Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Bryce Harper now. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in. Nate Jones, and he's getting his first plate. Number 1. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Lewis Bronson. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So he sets him down swinging. Lewis Bronson becomes out number 2 this inning. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Kyle Bearclaw comes on from the pen.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
Now with the
number 46. Kyle Bearclaw.
swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Striding in, Hernan Perez. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to center field. Brunson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Digging in now, Jeremy Jeffress. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Tommy Joseph will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that's taken for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah,
and he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really